my name is Haley, and this is my channel called Makeup with Haley. And so today we are going to just be testing out all of my lipsticks that I have and doing swatches, and basically reviewing them on their pigmentation as well as their ability to dry quickly and stay on throughout the day. So this first one is a pink one from Rue 21. It's just called Rue Beautiful. It does not have a shade name. So here's the swatch. Now, as you can see, it is very, very pigmented, and it is a very beautiful color. My only problem with this lipstick is that when I wear it, I notice that it does not stay on for a very, very long time. Okay, this one is by NYX. It is their soft matte lip cream in the shade Stockholm. This is really my go-to lipstick. I wear it almost every day. Oops. Good job, Haley. Good job. Here, you got it? Alright, cool. So this is my go-to lipstick that I wear basically every day, like I said. It is a little bit see-through, but it's more of a just throw on the go rather than I need to wear this for a really formal event. It's, like I said, an everyday lipstick. So again, this is by NYX. It's their soft matte lip cream, and this one is in the shade Moscow. It is an electric blue color. I picked it out and I really loved it, and I'm not going to be that rude person that tests out the makeup in the store. So I bought it. It was only like $2, and I did not like the pigmentation. You need to get at least 3 swatches in there to get a really good pigmentation for it, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so this one is by Matte Hughes, and it is in the shade Committed. Sorry, it didn't focus, but I know the shade name. This one is a drying lipstick, just like the first one was, and it dries relatively fast, but I do notice that it does come out very thick. That's my only real problem with it, but it does stay on for a very, very long time, and as I said, it dries really fast. The camera is levitating upwards. Congratulations on being the worst filmer in the world, Haley. Congrats. Alright, this is by the same company, Matte Hughes, and this is in the shade Devoted. Okay, yeah, we got it. Cool. Just swatch the lipstick. Okay, and put your hand on the screen. Alright, so I really, really love this color. It's probably my favorite red lipstick that I have, one of them at least. I don't wear reds very often, but when I do, I usually use that one because it stays on for a very long time and it has a high pigment. Now, this one I kind of threw in here just for fun. It doesn't have a shade name or anything. I just got it from Party City for Spirit Week at my high school because our color that we had to wear for our class was yellow. But I was really, really surprised at how well it looked because a lot of just lipsticks in general don't have pigmentation to them. But this $1 yellow lipstick from Party City actually was pretty decent. So, yeah. I believe this is by Covergirl. I can't really see the name of it. It is just called Very Cherry, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's by Maybelline. It says it right on there. So this is a red lipstick, and you can see why I don't like it in a second. No pigmentation. What is that? Maybelline, step up your game, guys. Come on. You've been around for like ages. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't be putting out stuff that's like that crappy. Alright, this is liquid Catsuit in the shade Give Me Mocha, and this is by Wet n Wild. My sister actually got me 2 of these shades just because, and when I opened the brush I was like, that's an interesting shape, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I actually ended up really loving it. The only problem is you can see on one side of the brush it picks up more product than the other side of the brush, so it kind of leaves that weird half and half color pigment. Alright, again, this is by the same company, except this is in Missy and Fierce. It's a red lipstick. I don't know why I'm shaking so much in this video, but oh well. Okay, so again, it's the same kind of brush. I kind of want to show off. It's like a triangular shape. It doesn't really focus for some reason. It's focusing on the back. But along with that other one by Matte Hughes, this is again one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, and this one is a lot cheaper and affordable to pick up from just a drugstore. As I said, it's by Wet n Wild, and it's one of the best liquid lipsticks that's drying that I have. Alright, I believe I got this one at Rainbow. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of that. I got this a few years ago. I mean, this has a good color to it, and the pigment is alright, but it really doesn't stay on for that long. It's kind of the same thing as that first lipstick that I swatched. It's a drying matte, and it doesn't stay on for very long. That's why I did that, like, so-so handshake. Oh, this lipstick. This is by LA Girls. I don't even know. what the shade name is, doesn't have it. I bought it from Hot Topic because I was like, you know what, I could go for a purple lipstick. It's very runny, as you can tell. I think it's very liquidy. I know it's a liquid lipstick, but I think it's way too much. And as you can see, it doesn't go on. Like, you're gonna need a lot more shades. And I've noticed the more layers I tried to put on, you have to wait until it's completely dry to put on another layer, otherwise it'll just make it more clear and drop the lipstick. Okay, this one my mom bought online. There's no name or anything. It just looks like the same bottle shape as Jeffree Star's. It's just a black lipstick. Now, it has a really good color to it, as you can see in a second. Sorry, it's not really focused, but my problem is it doesn't dry. That's my only problem. I try to put it on no matter what time of the day it is, no matter how long I've let it dry, it doesn't dry. Okay, this one is by NYX. They're high voltage lipsticks. It's just in shade 9. It's a decent lipstick. There's a good pigmentation to it, but it's called Black Dahlia, so I expected it to be black. Nope. It's brownish purple, and when I bought that I was very confused, because I was like, if you're gonna name something a Black Dahlia, it should be black, but then I realized that a Black Dahlia is a purple flower. Alright, so this is by Covergirl. This isn't more of a lipstick, this is more of something you put on a lipstick. It's their Lip Lava in the shade 880. Yeah, just 880. And it's just a shimmer that you can put on top if you don't want the complete matte look. And it's very thick. That's why I kind of tried to spread it around. It kind of gets thin in the middle, and on the sides it's very rich. But it is a nice thing if you just want to throw it on. Now, this has to be one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. It's by Lorac Pro in the shade Deep Burgundy. I really love this. My only concern is that it does take 1 or 2 layers to get the full color if you want a deep color. If you don't, then you're just going to end up with kind of a meh burgundy rather than a deep burgundy. But it stays on all day. I only have to reapply it like right after I eat, but that's with every liquid lipstick. What are you doing? Are you done? Okay, yeah, good job. Alright, this is by e.l.f. I can't really read it, obviously no one can. It's in the shade T something. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but I mean, it's a decent lipstick. It's like a lip crayon rather than anything. I mean, again, you're gonna have to put on a bunch of layers to actually get it working, but it's decent for e.l.f. to make it. It's only like $1 or $2 at Walmart. I bought it just because I was like, oh, this is a pink, and then it turned out being purple, and I was like, oh, great. Alright, so this is by, if you gotta turn it, yeah, there you go. It's by Bite. They're like little pocket lipsticks. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. But it is a hot pink color. Now, I will give this lipstick credit. It does go on very quickly, and it's just a lipstick. It's not liquid lipstick, so it doesn't need time to dry. I had to go on lightly, and you can see I put on a few different layers, but that's because it did break a few years ago. I've had this for years. So it did break a few years ago when I tried to put it on, so I had to be gentle with it. Alright, this is by Revlon. It's a matte lipstick, but it doesn't dry. It just looks matte when you put it on. And this is, again, before I found the NYX ones. This is one of my favorite just everyday lipsticks. It has a lot of pigment to it, and you don't have to wait for it to dry, so you can just slap it on and go. But it is very thick in the beginning, and it starts to deteriorate in its thickness at the end. And this is by the same brand and everything. It's just a little bit more of a hot pink color rather than a light pink, like a baby pink. Okay, there you go. And I feel like this one is a little bit more chunky. Maybe it's because I haven't used it as much, so the formula is not as mixed up. But I don't know, I kind of feel like it should just be not as chunky. If you could stop dropping the camera, that would be wonderful. I was actually filming this on a phone, so yeah, that's why. Okay, I don't really know how to pronounce the name of this, but this is in the shade 14. I got it on the just on an app called Wish, and this is really my first impressions of it. I never actually have used it before. I can't be the only one who like loves the smell of liquid lipsticks, right? Like, they always smell like candy. I don't know if you can hear that, but I went noise or whatever. It's a really beautiful metallic shade. It's blue, it's really pretty, and this has to be my favorite. I bought 3 of these online. This probably has to be my favorite color out of the 3. So, for getting it online, it is a very decent color. So I believe it's called CmaaDu. This is in the shade 11. It's like a reddish pink. I thought it was pretty, so I ordered it. And then I noticed it looks like I'm trying to put ketchup on my hand. I was very upset because this was not very cheap for a lipstick that I expected to be $2. I believe it was like $7. And for getting it online, that's really expensive, especially from that app. Alright, so this is in the shade 60 in the same brand. Alright, open it up. Come on. There you go. Come on. Jeez, it's not that hard to put lipstick on it. I'm laughing at myself because I can hear the audio from the phone, and I said, "Ooh, that is chunky." I don't know if you could hear that through the music in the background, but that is one of the chunkiest liquid lipsticks I've ever seen. But yeah, this is basically just all the colors. In all, they all were pretty decent. I'm usually very picky about my liquid lipsticks unless I just buy them on impulse. But the one that it dries the fastest and has like probably the most pigment has to be the first one that I put on. And then for, again, the one that kind of stays on for the longest time of the day is one of those two reds. And and the longest one that stays on and the best, my favorite out of all of them, has to be my Lorac Pro lipstick. It's wonderful. So yeah, and those, again, for if you want to buy just a cheap lipstick, those are good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.